Hello guys, good morning. How are you? It's a pretty slow Sunday here for me. We're expecting some snow. We already have snow and I'm so tired of winter already. Edward actually said, I think we're getting all of winter in 2 weeks. Not looking forward to it, really not. But here we are in my Floramancer world. I have not done a whole lot. As some of you may know if you've watched me before, I do suffer from some pretty chronic depression. And it got really bad for a while. I'm not out of the woods yet. I'm still feeling pretty crummy. But I wanted to do this. I wanted to have some fun today. So I'm not sure what we're going to get up to. There are some maintenance things that need to get done. But yeah, I just want to show you what I have done, what I've putzed around and done. And then we'll see where we go from there. So, yes. Hello, Folkendov. Nice to see you. I do have a red shulker box. This is remnants from the shulker shells that I got in our end run before. I have not been back to the end to look for more cities. So, I'm working on putting together a redstone / corporea box so that I have more things on hand when I'm off doing that sort of thing. Hi Nuggets, nice to see you. I have AFK'd in this world for about an hour and a half. I let a Spectralist run. That is our wool consumer to make mana, and then I have my other flowers running. We still don't have a whole lot of mana, so I don't want to use a lot of mana right now. This you're seeing here, this is from a loop. I have a loop in the mana system. I need to figure out how to get it to stop doing this. So it's going out through our mana conduits that leave the base, going that direction, and it's catching a mana pool up above and going back up there, and then of course it's being sent back in every minute. So I need to find that and stop it. But yeah, not focusing on that at the moment. Right? Something else that I've done, I did finally automate the endoflame creation. We do have a problem, and that is I am not producing enough seeds. So we really need to get that wheat farm running and running fast, tip top, all that good stuff. We need to make a path here, all this fun stuff. But I did finally automate it. I also, and of course we have problems. What's going on? Oh, we're out of seeds, and so it's broken. And we just... Okay, yes, thank you. Pop you off. I'll put you back. That one's not doing it. Look at all the buckets. Where did all these buckets come from? Because that's 16 and 11 is how many should be in there. Goodness. Well, that's interesting. Yeah, so those flower creators pile up when it's short on supplies, and it looked like it must have been... Yeah, it doesn't have the seeds. So it's not able to complete the process. Let's stop it until I can get some seeds. We have a decent number of flowers currently, so yeah. And I've been breaking it so that it doesn't keep a water, so that the apothecary isn't full of water, because then this bucket doesn't get picked up. It's too far away from the chest that has the full buckets in it. So let's try. We need to do seeds. We need seed production like it's going out of style. Let's go here. This will be closed off. I've decided I'm not going to make this a route down. Yeah, not. But so the wheat farm, I haven't automated the expansion. There's one stack here. Why isn't it making those flowers then? It had everything else because it said it could make it. Alright, I'm confused. Very confused. Okay, I have petals in my inventory that we need to drop off, but let's go over here where the wheat farm is. It's still just as derpy as it was when we built it, but I've added a second layer. It is not connected to any redstone yet. Yeah. So let's see. Getting up there without any blocks means let's switch to creative so you guys can see. Yeah, it's not lit up. It's got only redstone up here, but it's not powered by the redstone that's down there. So it's not doing anything because we're really low on seeds to keep harvesting it because it's just, ugh, I really need to work on this and I need to make it as tall as possible and just, oh boy, it's just, I feel like I got the cart before the horse right now is what I feel like I did. I need so many seeds and I don't have them. But now I'm kind of confused because there are seeds in my inventory, my storage, and I know it would pull from there because it's on the network. I also tore down the hydrangea crafting that was here and pushed this back so it's a circle now, so we can walk around all the sides. But yeah, I need to put this wall up here and fill it in, and then I still need to decide ceilings in here, but there is that. I have, since I can make end of flames, I have also automated the end of flames over here. I had to move the network over here, so these are just slapped down. They may not stay exactly where they are, but this is set on a 5-minute timer because there are 12 of them, and so every 5 minutes one of them dies. It's doing very well. As you can see, it is just making mana non-stop, and this is staying full since we've added the 4 exo flames, so we're good there. And we're good with the wood as well, so wood keeps going up. I do need to tear down the stuff in the back that was making the endo flames before we had it set up to the network. And I believe we still have like 49 thermal lilies. I did a bulk crafting, 44. Okay, a bulk crafting of runes to get those. And boy, let me tell you, getting all the mushrooms was the hardest part. Really. I just ran through the nether and collected mushrooms in the nether. So yeah, this should still be working. Yep, everything is fine, so that's good. Did I do anything else? Don't believe so. I did go collect some more blaze rods. I did go to the end and get ender air and ender pearls. We will have to do that pretty regularly, just because of the supplies that we need for corporeous stuff. I did have a slime spawn over here in this area, so this chunk is a slime chunk. I don't know what to do about that because I have stuff here. But I also had a slime spawn down here. A very large spawn. Behind this block there's a sign. I had him spawn down there and he couldn't go anywhere. So I know that there's an ability for slimes to spawn in that chunk as well. And I think they're next to each other or one chunk apart. This is our... Oops, I'm in creative mode, guys. I forgot. This is our cave spider spawner. The dual cave spider spawner. So I don't know what to do again about the fact that slime spawn here. I'm gonna have to find probably a different slime chunk to do the Narslimus. Yeah, I probably have done a lot since the last time you were here. If you ever want to know what anything is, let me know. It's most of the stuff that I have here is not complete. You know, as with anything in Minecraft. But in order to do any more of the generating flowers, to do any new ones, because we need to be able to do thermal lilies next. Oh, look, there's a slime over here. Hi. So somewhere over there is a slime chunk as well. Good to know. I don't have a sign on me, otherwise I'd put a sign up over there. So hopefully I will remember. Over there is a slime chunk, and I'm not using anything over there. Okay, so back to this with the flowers. Before we can craft any more of the flowers, we need runes. We need rune crafting. So we're gonna need to set up some farms to generate the supplies we need for the runes for the Thermalily. And the Thermalily needs earth and fire. So let's check it out here so you guys know in case you don't. Fire runes need netherwort, which we have a farm for. Gunpowder, which we don't have a farm for, but we can make a flint factory and you can convert flint to gunpowder. So we can do that. There are creeper spawners in the world somewhere, but I've not gone looking for one, and I don't feel like setting up a creeper farm right now. Nether brick. We can get nether rack pretty easily. We just need to set up that flower that I have over in the stone generator area. We just need to get that fixed so that the lava doesn't keep breaking the generator. Mana steel. We don't have a reliable iron supply because I don't have enough iron or enough mana to run the orchid nonstop. We may need to make an iron farm. Maybe something we need to do. And then mana powder can be made pretty easily with a lot of different powders. Sugar is the one I've been using because it's renewable. So there's that one. Earth. Earth needs these two things as well. We need stone, which we have a stone generator for. Blocks of coal, that's going to be a problem. We cannot use charcoal. We have to use coal. So we either need to get the orchid set up and running, or do a lot of mining. And then a mushroom farm. We're going to need to do a mushroom farm. I don't believe, yeah, it uses the glow shrooms from Quark, but I was going to say, I don't believe it uses the Botania mushrooms. It does not. So there we go. That's what we need to do next, is set up these farms so that we can make the runes and then do the auto crafting of runes. Now the auto crafting of runes are going to be very similar to what we have here. We're going to have it set up in Corporea with the red string containers and sending them somehow to altar. I don't know if I'm going to have one altar per rune. That makes sense to me because then we won't have any conflict of it's crafting one rune and then it sends supplies from another rune and it breaks it somehow. So I don't want to do that. So we have that. Okay. We put these back in. Let's put these in here. So we're okay for a while. I think 50, 49, I think 52 is as far as it'll go before it turns completely off on its own. Oh, and I did do, I think it was you, Folkendov, that mentioned about rotating the item in the item frame to count how many instead of doing one per. I did shrink this down. So this does 2 cyan, 2 blue, just by having it rotated once. And I did that here for the end of flame as well for the brown. So pretty much I wanted the resources that I had here to stretch it further. That's really it. I would like to keep a bit less in here, and I know that means I need to shorten the signal. I need to figure out how to, I know there's a way to do it. I know people who understand redstone know how to do it, but I need to get this signal, this one right here, straight up. Maybe this signal straight up instead of having it come out 2 more. I wonder if I can use that redstone torch ladder like I learned to use for the farms to send a signal when it gets to here. It just goes straight up and doesn't count any further, because this is counting 3 more steps out before it turns off, and 2 is probably plenty. This one is the same, just shorter here. Yeah, okay. We also need to get mana here, so we need to extend our mana conduits that leave the battery this direction so we can get mana to that pool. And the other pools that will be here. There'll be one on each side to power the hopper hawks. So yeah, okay, let's jump up this way again. Let us work on perhaps first getting this conduit that way so that it can get mana to the pool. Is this far enough? It probably needs to go one more. I'm still in creative mode. There we go. So let's get the supplies to do that. This is probably the dug down area for the... Okay, so this is the Corporea network that gets down there. So yeah, one more ought to do it. We don't want to fall down there. So let's grab the supplies we need to do that. I think we're gonna have to make some, but I do have that, and we have some elementium. Need to make the mana pools. I think we have sparks over here. Yep, we have 2 sparks. We need 2 torches, 2 repeaters, some redstone. Two mana pools, and then we need the tinker. We need 2 of these. And we need some augments, and that is where I'm gonna have to get the supplies. Okay. We need some pixie dust. We need some mana steel. And then we need runes, which I might need to do some bulk crafting of. So let's see what we need. We need earth and fire, and for fire I've got 27. We're fine. We need 2 of those. Earth I have 5. I am gonna have to make more of the earth ones pretty soon. Oh, hang on. I need you. There we go. Alright, so I got 2 of those, 2 of those. I'm pretty sure that's all. We might need more than these. I can't remember what order they'll need to be down here. But let's head down here. Whoop, head down. And get our blocks out that I like to use for the conduits. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I'm pretty sure that's the distance. Let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Alright. And then this will be right here where the whole mechanism is. Okay. And that is bigger. There. Put you here. Let's get a light in here. Okay. And then the torches on top. The tinkers on top of the torches. Mana pools in the middle with sparks on it. And before I put that one in place, I need to make sure I know it's currently empty and it switches to recessive. So when it's empty, this one needs to be dominant. And then when it's recessive, it needs to be empty. And then when this one is dominant, the other one needs to be recessive so it doesn't backflow. And then when it's empty, it needs to be dominant. Okay, so if we did, hopefully it still stayed. It's now recessive. So it needed to switch. We'll wait a minute, because it's every minute that I have this timer. So we'll wait for this one to switch back to being nothing. And then we'll put the repeater down. Because otherwise I have to switch the augments that I just put down. So yeah. A minute feels like a long time when you're waiting for it, doesn't it? There it goes. Okay. So now that this one is dominant, this one should be blank, right? So it really should be pulling mana this way. Are you too far away? Probably. Let's move it down. That's usually the case. All right. Are you receiving mana now? Hello? Oh, it switched. Of course. Nope, you're still too... I seriously thought I counted that correctly. Are you getting mana? Now you're getting mana. Okay. So next to it right here needs to be the tinker. This one should not be getting mana. Okay. Great. Okay. And you are currently blank, so you need to be dominant. And then you switch to recessive, you need to be blank. And while this one is dominant, this one needs to be recessive. And when that one is blank, this one will be blank too. That doesn't make sense. Wait, what? Alright, so right now, okay, and then when it switches in a moment, there, should now be moving mana to here, okay. And now we need to figure out how far away this one is from the one down below. What is that? Is that the hopper down what do I have selected down there? Oh, I wonder if that's the flower. Okay. Let's go down there and put the, we need a dominant spark augment on that one pool that we need to have mana enter. So we need to grab more iron. We have the pixie dust, so we just need the fire rune. Okay. And do I have a spark on there? I do. And now we need to know how far away we are. And that's what I have selected. Okay. From up there, we're going to need to put a buffer pool that just has a blank spark on it. Which we need. We need to grab a spark. All right. So my conduit line is at Y50 and we need to go down to 31. No more than 12 between the two so that the sparks connect. Around 38, I think we'll be fine. And we'll likely go over here near the dropper. Since this was the dropper, I'm pretty sure that the line actually goes like here. Let's see if I put the mana pool over this direction a little bit. It'll be able to reach these other ones, I think. We have jump stackable. So we're really close to 38 here. This is 38. So if we put a pool here, spark on it, does it get mana? Does it connect up there? It connects down there. I don't see it going upward. No, it's not in range. All right. Alright, so this is that. This is the one I want to be in range of when it's recessive. I know digging down is dangerous. doesn't connect upward. It does connect downward. So there, now it connects upward and downward, and it looks like I have mana transmission. See the little sparkle particles moving around the spark? So let's head down there and see. This should drop me, yep. Is this filling up? Yep, oh goody. Okay, so we're good there. And if I need to, apparently I can send mana that way, since this is where we fell out. Okay. Good. So that's done. Now, you probably want to set up that wheat farm a bit better. I really wish I need to fix this loop so bad. Do I have any wheat grown here that I can use to help with my other farm? We should, oh, I forgot to grab the redstone. We should set this up, hook the second layer up, and make some agri-carnations. Alright, let's grab some redstone. What the heck? Grab you. I only need 1 hourglass. I think so. And there was living rock in this box. And so I need to review, this is just a torch ladder, and that's what I need to be doing to send the pulse up to the top of the farm and harvest at the same time, and then send it over to the edge of the farm. And then I used another torch ladder type of deal that only goes downward here. Does that look right? Oh, one of these is extra because it's covering. I'm like, why does it look funny? But this one here is extra. Okay. So this signal is going to go away. We will need to make sure that we turn these repeaters that I have. And from here we'll go up. With torches. I need to go one more. Since I don't have this with the mana glass, it's not lit up either. And then we need to go that way. You like the one at the fountain in the middle? Thank you. That's my hydrangea farm. So that is producing mana for me as well. It's my only passive mana. Okay. So if we did... Alright, so it'll go up here. Uh-huh. Okay, let's see. Need to be able to see. This is going to get taller eventually anyhow. But what I would do is we'll pull the signal from here, connect it there, and in the middle we'll have a few repeaters to slow it down. I do a third one, but I didn't bring it up with me. And then we will be making a chain downward. I have to remember how to do that. Since I am not a redstone person. How did we do that? That goes the right way. That goes the right way. So this one is set up correctly. Torch on the... We should probably do torch on the back of this. Does that do that? And then if we put... not there, one lower. That. With the torch here. Turn, oh, that one's turned correctly. It's just this one that isn't turned. Set it to 3. That one's on 4. Let's do 4. And so that would bring the signal down to here. Is my hope. I don't think I need to put signal there. I think this does that. I mean, we just saw. I'll put it there anyway. It doesn't look like it was gonna, it would cause problems. Again, I'm not 100% sure. So it just fired, but it doesn't look like anything happened. That's probably... Why don't you have seeds? Do you have seeds in here? You do. Why aren't they planted? Alright. Go back up there. These, when this cycles over, should plant. I think I should lay seeds down first. 17, is that enough? I need ladders instead of doing the stack jumping. I don't think this is enough. 8 times, nope. I was gonna say, so short. And then we need to get mana glass to fill this in. Make it look pretty. And ultimately get some agra carnations over here. But we need to get mana over here as well. I don't have mana sent to here and it needs it. There. That. Oh, every 30 minutes it should harvest. Hopefully in 30 minutes I will have some wheat up there too. So in order to get mana over here, we have the mana line right here so that it could get to this farm. We would need to send it that way. There's my loop, by the way. Right, that's where this happening is the loop that I need to fix. It might just be that I need to put a recessive spark up there. No, this is dominant. So it should be sent, it shouldn't be, it should be requesting. That means the other one is recessive right now. And that's going, it's too close to something over there. But this is filling this pool, which is then the dominant, the pool in there is pulling a dominant spark that way. Hi Darkwing, nice to see you. The line also is right here. This, I had to make a right-hand turn, which is probably what's causing the loop. This is probably too close. Because I didn't want to go this way. I wasn't sure how I was going to utilize this area. I didn't want to walk into my conduit. And this pool is too far away from those farms to be able to get mana over there without sending the conduit that way. I probably should have kept it at the same Y level. But again, that would have put it down there right on top of the stairs, and I mean I can move the stairs. I still haven't decided all that. I can rearrange all that. I just haven't decided what I'm doing. I put the stairs here when I was just following the natural curve of the cave. And I can move the stairs down anywhere here if I want to. Yeah. Okay, so we need mana over here. And there's the loop again. It's probably better if I take this one and go that way with it, because then it'll reach close enough probably to that one. So again, we're going to need to do the same thing we did for our flower creation area. We're going to need to make this setup go that way with it. And probably figure out where's the loop happening, because it's starting to really, you not believe how irritated I am by it, I'm sure. What are you connected to? You just got those two. Oh, there's one up there that it's connected to that it shouldn't be. And I bet it's because this went up. I bet it's because this went up. I think what we're gonna do first is move this down. This one's currently empty, so let's break you. We won't lose mana that way. A lot of mana anyway. Okay. full block needs to be here. This area. And then these two, and then that one again, and that should be, yep, okay. Torch, we're gonna need to go to our redstone block over there and grab, oh, we have repeaters, okay. Sucks, I just took this apart, so I would have the repeaters that were here. And then leave that space, oops. And we'll put that once we get things relocated. Tinker. Spark Tinker on top of you, a mana pool next to you with spark on it. That spark needs to start out as dominant. Because I want to, come on. I want to fill it up. And you come off. Oh, for crying out loud. There it goes. Alright. Bloop. Put the spark back on. And this has two recessives. So what was I doing here? I've got recessive and dominant, and with the recessive one, it's currently recessive, so that one is dominant, and when it's dominant, this one needs to be recessive. And it needs to be there, so that when this is recessive, it goes that way. Alright, so that should be remade. And hopefully... Nope, it doesn't go up. So hopefully I have just fixed the whole loop. It's connected to the two over here, so it is going to create a little mini loop right there, but it's not going to make it so it goes back up to my battery. And then I can take this line and go that way with it. Which needs more supplies, but yeah, okay. And I could go down, so that I could then, if I sent this downward, I could make the stairs go over it if I choose to go that direction with farms. And I do have a few more farms to make. I've got to do cocoa beans and cactus. I need a very large... cactus? I need a relatively large cactus farm. My sugarcane farm's there. What other crops? Coarse fruit. Going to need a coarse fruit farm. I need to figure out how to do that in Botania. I'm pretty sure Ren and Carpus will be able to place the chorus flowers. I'm not so sure unless the bore lens works to break the chorus flowers off of the plants. I mean, it's possible that it does. Because you'll need two chorus plant farms. One to just harvest all the flowers, and one to get the course, fruit from. And that'll be interesting. But we're going to need that in order to do the Shulk-Me-Not flower, which is a mana generating flower for near endgame stuff. I've never used it. So yeah. I know I don't have the supplies to send this that way, except for the pavement. Did I connect it? No. So what are you on right now? Recessive. Yep. Okay. That should be fine. I probably should have put this line over on this step to try to keep it separate from this pool, but I didn't. Oh well. A thought remains that I could send this line down that way and do a similar little branch this way to reach that farm setup. And that way, when I went through this hallway area, I could make it lower, and this would actually be above it, and that would make sense. I could do that. Move this staircase down some, have it go down a little further as it goes through that way. And that would make sense to me. All right, let's fetch the things we need to make apparently 2 more branches of this. So we're gonna need to make some earth runes. 1 branch to go that way, and then another one of these coming out this way to fuel that farm. Let's get some of these earth runes automated first. Do we have the supplies? We only have 2 blocks of coal there. Let's grab a couple. We have a couple. I haven't done a whole lot of mining. 1, 2, 3, 4, only 5. I should have checked to see if I had mushrooms over here or not. There's 7. Okay. Alright, stone, coal, mushrooms, mana steel, mana powder, sand, go. And we need elementium, pixie dust. That recessive would be helpful. We need 2 pools, 2 tinkers. I only have enough for 1. What was I short on? Redstone. Alright, we have repeaters and redstone in that box over there. We need more augments, which means we need this pixie dust, we need mana steel, and then the augment, the rune. So let's chuck those in there. Are you serious? You can't be done. Really? That was fast. Oh, I upgraded the spreader. That would explain why it was so fast. Alright, there we go. So let's put you away, you away. Need sparks. I think they're in that chest. We have regular sparks in that chest. So I have another loop. I'm not sure I can do anything about this one. Because I think this is still too far away from the one in there. I mean, we'd have to move this even further away. What are we at here? 427 plus 12 is 439. This is 37, so I'd have to move it in by at least 2. I mean, I can do that to get it from looping. I'd have to get this mana somewhere else so I don't lose it. Mana is really valuable for me right now, so for now we're gonna leave you alone, but know that we need to move you in to the wall. Alright, so over here. And this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I think that's right. Right here needs to be where the pool is. This needs to be where the keeper is. Let's find out if I counted correctly. If I did, then this spot right here. Oh, I need spark. Sparks. 2 repeaters. More redstone. Again, over here. This spot here should not connect to the mana pool over there, so it doesn't see it. But this one here should be seen, if I counted correctly. I can't tell from here. That one can be seen. That one can only see that one. What did it connect to over there? Oh, it's connecting to that branch? That's going to create another loop. That's what I'm trying to muse over. I don't know what to do about that. Are you getting mana already? Oh. Okay then, I should probably get the rest of this going. Alright. Tinkers. Torches. Okay, so let's figure out here. You're currently dominant. Well, you're dominant. Oh, did it just switch? just saw mana moving. When you're dominant, this one needs to be recessive so it doesn't backflow. And then when this one is recessive, that one needs to be nothing. When this one is recessive, this needs to be nothing. And then when this one's nothing, it needs to be dominant. Now we should hopefully, this one's emptying, this one's filling, and when this switches, did it already switch? That's recessive. Yeah, it already switched, so I have to wait a minute. We'll place the redstone down once this switches back to being dominant. And go from there. I think moving it down 1 is enough to get to the farm that I have down there. But I don't know. Switch. Go, you can do it. Has it been a minute? There it goes. Now it's connected. So this is recessive, this is dominant, so it shouldn't flow until this one is recessive. Then this one will switch to nothing and it'll send mana this way. Okay. And might be far enough down. Goes to about here. I don't think I want to make it any further because 12 more would put it way... Oh, okay, let's take coordinates instead of guessing. Coordinates. 443 and -40. .443 is still 30 that way. So I should go that way another chain. Okay, good to know. We're making progress. I need to fix this loop. I don't know how I want to do that. I'm not sure. Because when this becomes I have a recessive when this one's recessive. I have a feeling it's going to send mana over there too. And I don't want that. Alright, so we need another setup for sending the mana that way further. Okay, so here's where the loop would happen. I'm not seeing anything. Maybe this is backflowing. That's because I made this one still slightly wrong in that I should have, instead of putting the line here, I should have moved it up one, and that would have put this out of range. So I may have to move this again and just move it to this line because this puts it still in line with this pool. Oh, all of the pickiness, all of the being very specific about how I'm doing this. And I know there are probably cleaner, prettier setups for doing mana moving around, but I'm gonna stick with what I can understand. So, well guys, I mentioned, if you noticed in my stream title, this was just gonna be a short stream. I'm going to end it here for today. I do hope you enjoyed me trying to, you know, figure out some maintenance stuff in the base, trying to get some things worked on. I am going to hopefully be back here tomorrow morning. There is supposed to be a pretty nasty snowstorm coming in, so if Edward needs to be traveling earlier, I'm going to be paying attention to that more than streaming. So keep an eye on my Twitter. If I do not stream, I will post. Otherwise, I will see you tomorrow morning. Take care, folks, and have a good Sunday. Bye.